We build the two games in today's episode as must-win games. The first one definitely being a must-win against Dortmund in the Champions League. Anything but a win, and we could be looking at the prospect of Europa League football next year. The second must-win game has kind of turned into a maybe-win game, as Man City have lost their second game in a row, and we are now 4 points clear of them. So a win against them today, and we'll go 7 points clear of Man City at the top of the table. Man United have come back into it. They are only 3 points behind us. But a must-win against Man City is now turned into a hopefully win game. But we're going to kick things off today with Dortmund in the Champions League. What is happening, guys? My name is Adam, I am a Super Swan, and welcome to episode 90 of the Saving Swans series. And as I mentioned in the intro there, today's game against Dortmund away from home is a must-win game. If we lose, they go 3 points clear of us, and the Champions League, if you draw on points, it goes on results against the two teams. So, because Dortmund would have won against us twice, even if they lost and we won, so we'd both be on 9 points, they would go through on better head-to-head. A draw, very similar situation. They would have the better head-to-head, would go into the last game hoping Dortmund slip up in order for us to qualify. But a win means it's in our own hands. We'll be 3 points clear, we'll have Red Bull in the last game, and we should get through them. So really, we need to win this game today against Dortmund. We do also have Man City, so I'm very conscious of the team I put out today, as we need to make sure we get the right players rested. So with that in mind, this is the lineup. So a slightly different lineup, because I do appreciate we are away from home, so I want to try and get bodies behind the ball. So we've got Timo Horn in goal, our cup goalkeeper. Johnson, Boning, Pugh and Target the back, as Nott is suspended. Zachary Paul's going to come in as a DM, and we're going to keep with Gomez, Rog and Pineda. So we're going to keep a ball-winning midfielder as well as a DM. The idea is that the DM is going to sit back and just stay in this sort of position, whereas Rog's going to be sort of all around here, really all around here, to try and win the ball back for us. Pineda, I'm going to move him down to deep blind playmaker on support. I want to try and keep bodies behind the ball. And Yomar and Nathan Evans are going to start up front. It is must win. It is absolutely must win. Anything else, and we could be facing Europa League football next year. Well, this year I should say, because we'll be dropping into the Europa League. But I do have confidence in the team. We're going to be playing counter-attack, men behind the ball. I just hope that we can counter once we get the ball. Because once we've got the ball, I think we'll do very well. But it's a corner 50 seconds into the game, and we almost concede. This could be... My tactics may not work out, but it's a risk I gotta take. But Yomar picks up the ball on the wing. Can he find anybody with him? He does. Marco Rog to Gomez. Finds Marco Rog again. Nathan Evans now does find Yomar on the box. Yomar hits the post, but we do recycle it. Target crosses it in. It's a poor cross, and we had the chance. We had the chance to pull it level. Well, get ahead, I should say. But to be fair, they did hit the post themselves. So 2 woodworks have been hit in this game so far. Timo Horn will gobble out those balls up for fun. I think Marseille are going to top the group. They are going to top the group, I think. Because they're just too far ahead now. They'll probably get the win against Red Bull. Nathan Evans gets the first goal 6 minutes in. And that is exactly what we need. As long as we can get second, I don't really care. Because we just need to get into the round of 16. Because we want to win the Champions League. Marco Rog, lovely ball to Nathan Evans. And Nathan Evans buries it in the corner to make it 1-0. One of our own. And that is the perfect start to this game. We just need to hang on, because we can still mess up. Well, actually, no. We beat Dortmund. We'll be level on head-to-head. So we should go through, so long as we don't severely mess up against Red Bull. because it'll then go goal difference. And we do have a very good goal difference after our huge wins against Red Bull and Marseille. Oh, what a poor slide. And Augustine is in. It was almost like a through ball. Goals like that happen too often on Football Manager. But Dietl plays the ball in. Keane comes at it. Rog slides it. And like I said, it's almost like a through ball. And Augustine's like, thank you very much. And buries it in the corner. We're back to square one again. We need to find a goal. We need to win this game. Otherwise, we're relying on Dortmund messing up against Marseille. Because I think it's Salzburg we play in the last game. Because we've played Marseille. Yeah, we've played Marseille twice. We would have played Dortmund twice. Yomar again not hitting the target. We would have to get Marseille to get something against Dortmund and for us to beat Salzburg in order to qualify. So a draw is not the result we really need. But Dietl finds Alex Telles. It's cleared away. Can we get the ball back though? No, we don't. Morfokeng to Pazzella. They're retaining the ball. Target's not closing anyone down. And now he's out of position. Dietl on the wing. Crosses it in for Augustine, but Timo Horn with a save. That was a very important save. I think there's 2 games that's going to come back to bite us. And that was the first Dortmund game, where they scored 3 goals in the last 15 minutes. And the loss against Lyon away from home, where it went down to 10 men. And they came away with the result. I'm going to try and give a passionate... I know a lot of you will be keen to avenge what happened when we last played Dortmund. Go out there and express yourselves. And we have some motivated players in the team. We're going to start the second half. We're going to give them 15 minutes before making some changes. And we just need to get over the line. We're going to encourage the players. Because we need to grab a goal. Gomez finds Yomar. Lovely ball to Nathan Evans. Nathan Evans 1-on-1. He had more time. He had a lot more time. He could have just, seen where the goalkeeper was and buried it. But it's still 1-1. Gomez whips it in. He's going to get a second chance. Pineda with a bit of a loose shot there. And it is still 1-1. If it's 1-1, we have to rely on Dortmund messing up in their last game, and we have to win. So 61 minutes in, we're going to make a sub. Anybody underperforming, anybody looking a bit tired. Yomar's looking a bit tired out there. So we're going to bring Girigori on. We're going to make him a complete forward, I think, to try and force the game. I think that's as much as I can really do at this moment in time. I'm going to shout out to Get Creative. I want to try and get something from this game. 80 minutes in. I think I'm gonna go for a 3-striker formation. Overpowered, I know, but we're going for it anyway. We're gonna bring Jose on because Jose's a decent. He's got the stats to do it, is what I'm saying. So we're gonna put Jose and Girigori either side. And we're going to make Nathan Evans a poacher. We're going to go attacking. We're going to see if that makes any difference and try and get this goal. It could backfire. It could backfire spectacularly. But see, Dortmund have gone to 3 strikers as well. Dortmund are cheating as much as we are. Because 3 strikers are broken in Football Manager. So I feel fine about it now because Dortmund are doing it as well. But Jose whips it into Girigori. Girigori on the volley grabs the goal. And it's 2-1 to Swansea. The 3-striker formation comes back to do the damage. Jose had the space. He ran into it. Crosses it in. Girigori on the volley. Buries it in the corner. And with that goal, we can now revert back to our normal formation. which is not that. No, I don't want that. Right, we'll go back to there. We're going to think about this. Jose, move to there. We're going to set up defensive. We're going to move Marco Rog into... Can you play DM? Well, you're going to have to. Jose, you're going to move into midfield. Again, you're going to have to. You could just be centre mid. That's fine. You just sit there, Jose. And we're going to hang on for this 2-1 win. Rog to Pineda. Johnson, he's got space. Whips it in. It's a poor cross. If Dortmund score, I'm going to have to go back to 3 strikers. So we have to do the tactics all over again. But they do have 3 strikers, and I'm very worried about the 3-striker formation. Nathan Evans heads it down for Gomez. He's going to find Girigori, the goal scorer from the bench. Target. Whips it in. It's a poor ball from him. 84 minutes. We've got to hang on for around about 10 minutes. Dortmund scored a late goal in the game at the Liberty. Philippe crosses it in for Indler. Oh, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. I knew it. It was a long highlight. There was a kerfuffle in the box. I knew it. Itter, it's not Indler. It's again deflected off a slide. And we have to do it again. We have to go 3 strikers again. Oh, I should have just left it as it was, to be honest with you. But I tried to hang on and it didn't work. So we're going to have to go back to 3 strikers on attacking. Come on, boys. Push forward. I think it's too little too late. 6 minutes injury time. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's a corner in. Ross Pugh. It's full time. It's 2-2. And we have to rely on Dortmund messing up in the Champions League to qualify. I thought we did it at 2-1. I thought we did it. But they did score in the 85th minute. 2 minutes later to get the draw. So we look at the competition's page. That's what we look like. We have to rely on Dortmund messing up. Marseille have to get a result against Dortmund. We have to beat Salzburg if we want to qualify from this group. We have not performed in the Champions League this season. The competition we want to win, we have not done very well in. We've won 2 games, drawn 1 game and lost 2 games. Our goal difference is the best in the group, but we just cannot get the results. Oh, that's going to be tough. So we are going to focus now on the Premier League. We now have Man City to try and dispose of. Can we pull, 7 points clear of Man City? Whilst you were last with me, there was only 1 game in between that you missed out on. It was a Brighton home game. We drew 0-0. But to be fair, Man City lost to Bournemouth 4-0. So it doesn't really matter. Also, the game crashed just after I finished recording. So the 2-2 is now a 1-1. Yomar scored in the 39th minute and Augustine scored in the 3rd. Same result. And I made sure all results are the same. So everything is fine there. So we have had 2 draws in a row. We need to bounce back with a win. So this is going to be the lineup for the Man City game. Away from home again. So I'm going to utilise the DM and Bowen in midfielder roles. Milagres in goal. Trent, Boning, Arthur and Target, as Nart is still suspended. Zachary Paul DM. Diego, Rog and De Luca in the middle. Aradori and Girigori start up front. This result isn't as important purely because Man City lost 2 games in a row. So they're not our immediate title rivals anymore. But if we do lose, United do have the chance to get level on points with us. And a win will put us 7 points clear of Man City. I'd take a draw away from home, if I'm honest with you. I would happily take a draw. I'd be happy with that. It is Man City. It is away from home. They are dominated the stats. We've had no possession, no shots. Bailey's outside the box. This may not be pretty. This may not be pretty. Bailey, he's having long shots though. I'm going to get creative. I'd happily sit on 0-0. To be fair, looking at these stats and the way this game's going, I will sit on a 0-0. Oh, Aradoi's picked up a knock though. Might have to sub him off. Yeah, we'll sub him off for half time. Sanderberg to Lirola. Finds Bailey. He's been running the show today. Sheck. Oh, it's a lovely tackle though. Oh, I thought we were going to get it away though. But they intercept straight away. Dybala in the box. Crosses it in for Sheck. They should have scored. It's all Man City at this moment in time. But we do hang on, I think, to half time. And it does look like we're going to hang on for a 0-0 for half time, which suits me down to the ground, to be honest with you. Take revenge. I am going to sub Aradori off, as he is looking a little bit tired out there. I've only got Nathan Evans though, so I'm going to have to swap them two round. Girigori, you play complete forward on attack. Evans, you just do you. Everybody, prepare for the Man City onslaught in the second half. If we could grab a cheeky little goal, I'd be happy. But it's all Man City. They are peppering our goal with shots. I'm tempted to go to defensive. I'm happy with the 0-0. Girigori. DeLuca! Oh, 20 long shots. Now that would be a turn up for the Bucks. But we're going to wait for maybe 65, 70 minutes. See what we're looking like. Yeah, we'll make a sub. Anybody underperforming? Oh, Trent's not having a good game. We'll bring Shelby Johnson on for him. Diego's on 6.5. We'll bring Gomez on for him. I'm playing it risky by making all of our subs, which normally backfires on me spectacularly. But we're doing well. We're hanging on. We're hanging on. Like I said, I'd happily take a draw. The way this game's going. Dybala whips one in. Rog clears the ball. Can Girigori clear? He can't. But Gomez is going to get on the end of that. Can we counter-attack? Gomez. That's a good ball to Nathan Evans. Nathan Evans got space. Oh, unlucky Nathan Evans. See, that's what we need to do. Literally, just counter-attack. Just hang on, guys. Encourage them. And it does look like it's going to be a boring 0-0, which is completely fine. I will take a 0-0. Although the game's not finished yet. The game isn't over. The game is not over. Pinamonti. Oh, the game's now over. I was going to say. I was just expecting them to score a last-minute goal. But it is 0-0. Oh, see, I'm happy with that result. But Nigel Gibbs told me he was disappointing. I'm going with my gut. I'm going with my gut. There we go. See, I was right. I'm happy with what I saw. I would take a 0-0. And just to make sure my game doesn't crash again, I'm going to save the game. Swansea hold Man City to draw. That's fine. That was the game plan I had in mind. So that worked a treat. Aradori's out for 2 to 3 weeks. That's going to be a bit of a blow. Brazil boss is scouting all of our players. That's fine. And we maintain our unbeaten record to 9 games. So we look at the Premier League table. We are 4 points clear of United. But if they win their game in hand, they do have the chance to go a point behind us. But that's fine. That's no problem. We still remain 4 points clear of Man City in 3rd place. Like I said, we're not losing games. We're drawing games. So that's fine. That's not the end of the world. But I think what we're going to do, because I want to try, I don't want to have too many games close together. So we're going to play the Red Bull Salzburg game. And I think what we'll do is we will play, I think it's Red Bull Salzburg, and we'll play Everton. So I want to try and just, because I want to try and get through the season. So we're going to play Red Bull Salzburg next episode, and then we'll play the Everton game as well, and we'll play these games off camera next episode. So the only game you're missing out on is Arsenal at home. So we'll come back for the deciding game against Red Bull Salzburg with the hope, with the hope that we will get a result against them, and we need Dortmund to slip up. We need Marseille to do us a favour. If I bring up the Champions League group, remember, if we're level on points, it's head-to-head. So Dortmund will go through if we are level on points, because they have beaten us and drawn against us. So we need Marseille to slip up, and we need to do the job against Red Bull Salzburg. So tune in next time. We could be in the Champions League round of 16. We could be in the Europa League. Tune in next time to find out, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2018 content. We upload Saving Swans every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 4 PM GMT. And I will hopefully see you next time for the European outcome. Thank you very much for watching.